So Cooter, we just went to Brace's orchard and picked up some apple cider. I'm thinking about making some hard cider. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah. So today what we're going to do is we're going to make some hard apple cider with the apple cider we got from Brace's. And we're also going to try two different types of yeast. We're going to try the EC 1118 and the 71B. We'll be using some acid blend, some yeast energizer, and some peptic acid. That's it for now. Oh, and some cinnamon sticks.
Can't forget those cinnamon sticks.
We gotta make that yummy hard cider that we want.
That's right.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this.
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah.
Now you're talking.
All right. Boy, I'm excited, Cooter. Let's get making this hard apple cider.
Alright, well we need to open up this cider we got the other day from Brace's. I'm going to pour a little bit of this in this pot. I thought we were going to pour them both in and just cook it all up in one pot.
Yeah, I was going to have the sugar melt first and then dump everything else into it after so we can bring it down to pitching temperature. So we're going to do 2 gallons of apple cider. So we're going to add 4 pounds of sugar, 4 pounds of white sugar, and about 1.5 pounds of brown sugar.
Good to the last drop there.
Alright.
And we just sit back and stir and
We'll make sure we stir it until it dissolves.
enjoy the sugar. You know, buying some apple juice. This is real deal apple cider. We went out of our way, went to the orchard, picked up some apple donuts with sugar and cinnamon, and we're making a hard cider with sugar and cinnamon. Should I put a cinnamon stick in here?
We're going to put one in each carboy.
Alright.
So now that the sugar is dissolved, we're going to add the remainder of the apple cider. Stir it all in. Put in all our ingredients and then put everything into the carboys. So we've got 2 gallons here. Let's do,
I'll put the tannins in.
no, I'll skip those. Let's do a teaspoon of
The enzymes.
enzyme. So 1 teaspoon of peptic enzyme.
Okay.
2 teaspoons of acid blend. Ooh, we should put some ginger in.
Okay.
And 2 teaspoons of yeast nutrient.
All right.
Mix that up good. What's the temperature, you think? Okay, we'll take a gravity reading.
.140 is what it's saying. So, wow. It's going to be about 18%, if not higher. Almost 19%, 18.5.
Wow, there must have been sugar in that.
Well, of course, there was tons of sugar in it. Natural sugars.
Yeah, this is going to be
Knockout wine more than
1.14.
Hey, we're gonna need a new battery. 1.14. It's gonna be nearly 18%.
Hopefully.
It's gonna be like an apple
Well, that's why I wanted to use 2 different yeasts.
champagne.
Because the champagne yeast is going to eat through everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And
more
I'm
like a
hoping
champagne.
the 71B is going to leave some residual sweetness, so we don't have to back sweeten. But we'll see what happens. Might
Yep.
have went a little bit overboard here then with
Yeah.
the sweetness
It's
factor.
gonna be some potent stuff. It's gonna be some potent stuff. I mean, you can see the 20% right there. We're in between 15 and 20, but we are way closer to 20, 18 to 20% range. So it's gonna be strong, but we'll see. I mean, maybe half a bottle will give you a good buzz. All right.
Alright, we're getting ready to transfer the must into our carboys now.
Watch the pump in action.
I use the auto siphon, which should be plenty.
Oh, look at Trevor came to help.
Oh, Trevor is watching the apple cider operations.
Trevor came to help.
You might want some hard cider, I guess.
Oh, Trevor, that smells good. Yeah, let it take it out. He likes it. Oh, he's a helper. It's flowing. Watch where your camera's pointing.
I am.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Okay.
Feel it?
Yep. Alright, so now we're just going to, we're going to put the airlocks on them overnight and we'll pitch the yeast in the morning. We had some extra juice left over which is already pretty sweet. So we are going to save that and use that juice to back sweeten the wine should we need to in the end. I'm getting really excited about this. I can't wait to have some hard apple cider.
It's gonna be like almost wine grade. Let's go. Have a little rush. Are we gonna bottle this? Actually, put it in wine bottles. Here,
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe if there's a growler's worth, we should ferment it in those 2 mason jars.
Yeah, maybe. We'll use that to back sweeten everything.
But it's got the yeast nutrient in it, so
May as well ferment it too.
may as well ferment it. We'll see. All right, we'll think about it overnight.
Yep, there it is.
All right. In the morning, we'll be pitching yeast.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Now you're talking. We forgot an ingredient. The cinnamon sticks.
Yep, so let's put, I don't know, 1 or 2 cinnamon sticks in each growler.
1 or 2?
Yeah, don't put a lot
Let's
in.
see, we put 2.
Okay, so we're getting ready to pitch the yeast. We decided that we wanted to make another half gallon out of the extra juice that we had, so we're going to do an experiment with 3 different types of yeast. Based on what we saw on the starting gravity of 1.14, our potential alcohol by volume is going to be around 18%. So we can be left with some sweeter tasting wines this way in the end without having to back sweeten. So we're going to use the Lalvin D47, the Lalvin EC 1118, and the Lalvin 71B. The D47 and the 71B are wine yeast, and they ferment out around 18%, so there should be some residual sweetness in both of those. But the champagne yeast, I expect that one will definitely be dry in the end, and we'll have to decide if we need to back sweeten that one or not. So what Kooter's doing here is he's helping the yeast along. He's going to make sure everything is active by introducing it to the juice. And
That was
then
the D47. We're going to put it into this.
let's keep them marked so we remember
gonna
what's
be a
what
little
in the
bit
order that
weaker.
they're in.
This one right here is going to have the EC 1118. You can see the color is quite significant there. And this is the 71B, which is going to be this one. I'm going to mark everything. I'm sure you remember. You won't have to worry about remembering. This is all will be marked. There you go.
All right, so we're going to wait for the yeast to start to develop, and then we're going to pitch the yeast. Right away, we're starting to notice that the D47 is turning a different color than the other yeast. So I'm very interested to see what that's going to mean in the end. It's turning a lovely mustard shade. Ironically, because maybe I picked the mustard glass for that one. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, we've decided we're going to take a gravity reading on the half-gallon growler since we did add some water to it. We want to see what our starting gravity is.
Okay, 1.124. Well, maybe not. One point one. Let's go 1.1.
Okay, 1.1.
So that's going to be about 13%.
So that one will possibly go dry. The D47 has an alcohol tolerance of 14%. So that's okay, we can back sweeten that one.
It's right in between a table wine and a dessert wine. It's right at 1.1. Okay. Get a little pause and stop it there.
And now we're going to take a gravity of one of the full gallon carboys just to confirm our reading from yesterday. We're only going to measure one. They both should be about the same. Okay, that at 1.14 we're going to be about 18.4%. So the champagne yeast, the 1118 should eat right through this and it should be pretty dry. But for the 71B, there should be some sweetness left behind. So I'll be very curious to see how that one turns out.
I'm going to pour this yeast right in there right now. Here we go. Oh yeah, now you're talking.
All right.